going to melt right in front of your eyes like a snowman. Way too fun. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Foodish Beauty. If you're new, my name is TJ and I upload weekly beauty and lifestyle videos. So if these are the videos you love to watch, then please don't forget to click that subscribe button and you would absolutely make my day. Now today I have a super simple summer foundation routine. In fact, it's a no foundation routine. I'm going to talk you guys through my current favourite base makeup routine. It doesn't involve any foundation at all. It has a super natural finish as well as an SPF base. So I'm going to show you step by step how I take my skin from this to this without any foundation at all. So without further delay, let's start the tutorial. So guys, I've pulled you nice and close here, so let's get a little bit personal and you can see exactly what's going on my face. I don't suffer from breakouts very often, however I do have discoloration around the corners of my eyes and the corners of my mouth and a little bit of redness on the sides of my nose, and those are the areas I'm going to tackle. With this being the summer, I'm going to start the whole routine with my UV protection, and this is the KIEHL'S Ultralight Daily UV Defense SPF 50. I've been using this for a long time. I'm not going to say it's the best out there on the market because I am still looking for something that is a little more on the matte side, and recently I've learned from a dermatologist that you really do need to use a good amount of SPF products in order for your skin to absorb it properly and for the product to work its magic well enough. And that is exactly what we're doing. This is a large amount of SPF, but it is going to cover the entire, my entire face as well as my neck and décolletage area. So I'm just going to work this into my skin. So that was the SPF taken care of, and now we go into the colour correcting area, and the first product I'm going to use is from Tarte, and this is the CC Under Eye Corrector in the shade Light Medium. Very full in coverage, super pigmented. This is the only thing that really works on the outer corner of my eyes where I have a hereditary kind of just panda eyes, no matter how much sleep I have. And I just use my finger with this tapping motion and just really spread out the product. Because it is so thick, it is really easy to crease and cake up with this product, so you really do need to work it in. Next correction I'm going to do using the same product is around the corners of my mouth. I have a little bit of pigmentation around both corners, so I'm just going to go in and brighten those corners as well. After that, I'm going to use another colour correcting product, and this is from Sleek. It's my favourite colour correcting palette from Sleek, and it has 6 different colours. It's very comprehensive as a colour correcting product. So using the green shade here, I'm just going to go in and correct the red patches on the sides of my nose that I get because I wear glasses all the time at home. And then also I'm going to correct the sides of my nose where I get a little bit of redness, and that is as much green as I'm going to use right now. And as you can see, it hasn't really left any super green residue. What it does is just neutralize those red patches that I had before. Next up, from the same palette, I'm going to use just a little bit of that lilac hue and just dab it in the middle of my forehead where I just need a little bit of highlighting. This is definitely optional. I think I just want to show you guys what different colors do from this palette. You can obviously skip this. The lilac hues usually kind of just really cancel out any sallowness, any kind of orange or yellowness in your skin, and it's great for a brightening effect. And the blue does the similar thing as well. Disaster. I really wanted to use the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick before all of this went on. I'm just going to dab a little bit of this product on my T-zone area. This is why it's so good, because you can use it before or even after your product. It just really minimizes the pores a little bit. But the best property of this product I found is it actually helps your makeup stick around for much longer throughout the day, which is obviously essential for those long sweaty summer days. So we've primed, color corrected, and the next step is conceal, and I'm going to use my current favorite, which is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. So I'm going to start with the under eye area. A little bit of this concealer goes a long way, so I'm not going to go overboard with it. Using a damp sponge, I'm just going to go in and blend in the product. So I'm just going to brighten the areas around my eyes and then drag it down slightly. And the motion we're going to use is definitely a dabbing motion, because we don't want to disturb the colour correction as well as the SPF we laid down underneath. After that, I'm going to dab a little bit of this concealer onto the centre of my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and then again the sides of my mouth. And using that dabbing motion again, I'm just going to blend out the coverage. I'm not blending the shade out too much onto the sides of my forehead, because that actually creates a natural contour, which again will enable us to use less product when it comes to contouring. I guess the moral of this video is the less product you can get away with, the better. So up to this stage, that is all of our cream products taken care of. As you can see, it hasn't really covered up my face, the actual skin. My actual skin, it still looks really dewy, very natural. The character of my skin is still all there. You can see my freckles, you can see my imperfections, my birthmark, and I love that. Now, because this is a summer base makeup routine, I will be setting this face so it doesn't go anywhere, even if I sweat or go out in the sun or anything like that. And needless to say, if you're a regular viewer on my channel, my favorite, all-time favorite pressed setting powder is from 17. You can buy this so cheaply from Boots. It's the Miracle Matte Pressed Setting Powder. I love to use disposable sponges like this, so I can press the powder quite neatly onto the areas that are particularly oily, and for me it's my T-zone area and my eyelids, and that's where I'm going to just really lightly press the powder in, and this way you can ensure the makeup around this area is not going to move anywhere. After setting my T-zone area using a powder puff, I'm going in with a powder brush for the rest of my face. It just gives it a much more natural, seamless finish, but it also sets the entire face, so nothing is going to move. So that's it. This is the finished skin. I hope you can see just how natural it still looks. You can still see all of the characters on my skin, but it just really neutralized some of that distracting factors and given me a blank canvas ready for makeup application. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. Fingers crossed my first ever talk through tutorial is going to turn out alright and that you really enjoyed it. If you do, then please make sure you hit that like button. It would make my day, and don't forget to subscribe if you love these kind of beauty, travel, fashion videos. That's what I do on this channel. Thank you again for watching. I shall see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.